Chapter 35 of The Rat Race by J. Franklin. My opportunity to settle the account did not present itself for more than 24 hours. Early the following morning, Myrtle was kicked out and crept upstairs. Winnie slammed the door and snored like a hog until 10 o'clock, at which time he stamped downstairs and roared for breakfast. After he had eaten, he went to his room again, shutting me outside, and dressed himself carefully in the manly tweeds he had been wearing on that first day in the Pond Club. He drove to the station, I assumed, leaving me behind at Pook's Hill with two unhappy women. He did not return that evening at all, and it wasn't until late the following morning, that would be Saturday, I figured, although I was already losing my human preoccupation with time, that I recognized the crunch of the Packard's tires on the gravel drive. I was standing just inside the door as I heard his key fumbling in the lock. It was Winnie, and he was drunk.
"Oh, hello, Ponto," he remarked thickly. "So you're on the welcoming committee. Come on up with me, boy, and hear the dirt."
I followed his uncertain steps upstairs and into the bedroom. It would not be long now.
"Ponto," he announced. "Good old Ponto. Ponto, I'm going to tell you a great secret. You won't tell anybody about it, will ya? You can't."
I lay on the rug and panted at him.
"Yes, Ponto, if you're going to play ball with me, you gotta be one tough dog. Took a run into New York today, and is that one madhouse. Saw Virginia. You know, redhead. She knows her stuff. Had me right back on my 5-yard line before I rallied and scored that touchdown. It was terrific. Called my office. We're rich, boy. Rich as hell. This a tough game, dog. That Briggs gal says the FBI's still worrying about me. Is that a laugh? Hey, Ponto, is that a laugh? She says they want to know, do I remember the week before Easter? Hell, could I forget it? Maybe it's lucky for me I drew that blank. Might have had a tough job ducking the G-men. Ah, they're nuts. I agree, Ponto. I must respectfully agree with you. Did you hear me contradict anybody? It's a lead pipe cinch fooling those babies. Where was I the week before Easter? And sure, I was tucked away in a Catholic retreat at the Seminary of the Sacred Heart doing the Stations of the Cross in St. Michael's Church. Great institution, the Stations of the Cross. Wonderful institution. You can meet anyone and no questions asked. I gave the instructions that sent the Alaska to the bottom of the North Pacific and slipped the black spot to that sap Jacklin between the scourging and the crown of thorns. Lucky thing I knew all about him. Helped. It was easy, Ponto. Easy. Who's to question a man doing Stations of the Cross if somebody else does them at the same time? He paused and poured a brandy. That redhead's a wonder, Ponto, he told me. She deals 'em straight and plays 'em close to her chest. For 3 weeks she followed my lead without a peep. I was out like a light. Can't remember a thing, but she never let on. I always said the way to act innocent was to be innocent. Not that she knows what it is all about. She thinks I'm playing the black market. She's a racketeer at heart, she is, that tramp. That North Pacific job was no cinch, Ponto. All I had to do was to kidnap that guy Chalmis and substitute a ringer. Old Chalmis? We dropped him in the high Rockies on the flight to Seattle. The Navy was a bunch of saps, letting my men take that plane. Sure, we dropped the Navy boys too, along with Chalmis. I sat, ears pricked up, watching him. I could see the throb of the artery in his throat that marked the place for my teeth to meet. Virginia told me the G-men are looking for Von Bieberstein, Tompkins said. Hell, Ponto, even she doesn't know what happened back in '35. Sure, I was broke. Sure, 50,000 would bail me out. Sure, Hitler put up the 50,000. He saved my hide. I made a killing all right. So I'm Von Bieberstein. So what, Ponto? So what? Want to make anything of it? Sure, I lived up to my end of the bargain. Roosevelt had ruined me. What did I owe Roosevelt? Sure, I took the job. And it was that. A laugh. And was that a laugh? The FBI chasing all over the place for Kurt von Bieberstein. And all the time, it's little old Winnie Tompkins, Harvard 1920, and good old 1000% American stock. The poor boobs think they've licked Hitler, Ponto, but he's really licked them. You wait and see. I'll still be Garlatier of Westchester County, so help me.
The moment had come. He was lolling back on his bed, his arms behind his head, his neck exposed. I gathered my muscles and leaped for his throat. End of chapter 35. End of The Rat Race by J. Franklin.